48.
Why I say any money as a fatany na abejoko betu agyan fa posi dwuma ehon abejoko wa pa ho ntoma esan edi asiwo bioma Ghana Police Council
been called to serve at a critical time when public confidence in our institutions is being tested, and when Ghana Police Service must reposition itself, I dare say reset itself to meet the great expectations of the Ghanaian people. You're now custodians of one of the most essential mandates in our republic to guide the conduct, welfare and effectiveness of our national police service. This is not a task to be taken lightly. It is a sacred trust, a moral and legal responsibility to uphold the dignity of the uniform, the sanctity of justice and the security of every Ghanaian life. The Ghana Police Service must be a beacon of integrity for too long. Issues of politicization, arbitrary promotions, disregard for seniority, unfair postings and breaches of professional conduct have cast shadows over the service's credibility. I'm fully aware of the frustrations among the ranks of the police service and the general public. Many of your officers feel sidelined and paralyzed, and many citizens feel unheard and unprotected. These conditions are not sustainable in a just and democratic society. Today I charge this council that we have just sworn in to be bold and impartial, address these grievances swiftly and justly, re-establish the trust within the service and between the service and the citizens. Do not allow power to overshadow fairness. Let professionalism, not political pressure, guide your decisions. We must restore the police service to its due place as a force for good, governed not by fear, but by respect of an appreciative public, not by intimidation, but by exercising lawful authority. Ladies and gentlemen, security is not simply the presence of armed personnel on our streets. Proper security exists when citizens feel safe in their homes, on their streets, and in the hands of the institutions established to protect them. And that is why I emphasize a people-centered vision of policing, which is built on community partnerships, dialogue, accessibility, and empathy.
Jata George na ode abotu go echema abane nye oye nyoko ahoro a abefo ntetemfre no duduma ene wodi wode bo manga na akasa madam abira yereka sei enyama ye use ana de data ye use abefo ntetemfre no duno kita wonsa abosum ye odi ene ni manager odikan no walbate to do amagana fo ono hato honi ye pa.
I am pleased to announce that my engagement with the CEOs have resulted in the following specific measures which are to take effect from Tuesday, 1st of July, 2025. Airtel Tigo Ghana, AT Ghana. A 10% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. Additionally, the 400 Ghana CD bundle, which currently offers 195 gigabytes of data, will now offer 236 gigabytes of data. Ghana Telecommunications Company Limited, Telecel. Also a 10% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. Their 400 Ghana CD bundle, which currently offers 9 gigabytes, will offer 250 gigabytes from 1st of July. Scancom Ghana Limited, MTN. A 15% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. And I'm pleased to announce the restoration of the 399 Ghana CD bundle, which currently has been changed to the 350 CD bundle that offers 92.88 gig, will henceforth be reinstated to 214 gig for 399 Ghana cedis. I am aware these increases are going to come at considerable cost to the network operators. However, I am glad that our engagements and consultations are bearing fruit for the Ghanaian people. To the CEOs, you have my gratitude. We have pledged our continued fidelity to the people of Ghana, who are the customers of the telcos. The implementation date of 1st of July is to allow the networks to recalibrate and reconfigure their systems to reflect the agreed upon value increases. The regular NCA is directed to ensure the monitor strict implementations of this directive from 1st of July. Where failure applies, sanction should be applied.
Yet, also, I want some from na anese for no one near Jawo, Kamoko, company a good form now. Now, some of for her pum, some so honorable Panaminta a candle, or so better anese for, and no more Mojia won the midwife's now. They saw more retirement, and now Mijion says they said they're too much and abba. Omuntu or more channel, you say, or no more, they saw more cost strike, a yanese for anyone near Jawono, and some more winter currency or more cabisi, a baby, not Illumiana, Sadia, Oquire Papa.
NMA to immediately call it off in line with law. Yesterday, Monday, 9th June 2025, we invited the Fair Wages and Salary Commission to engage the GRMA, the Ministry of Finance, and the Ministry of Health to deliberate on roadmap for the successful implementation of the new conditions of service. At the meeting, the Fair Wages and Salary Commission once again, in accordance with law, directed the GRMA to call off the strike to allow negotiations to continue. Government wishes to stress its readiness to further engage with a view to implementing the conditions of service in a manner that does not dislocate the national budget. We wish to draw attention to the fact that the conditions of service and the reference are not captured in the 2025 budget and will completely throw the economy off gear if implemented immediately in the manner it currently exists. We are mindful of the serious economic consequences of unbudgeted expenditure and want to avoid the economic slippages that led to the hardship in the recent past. The government commits to continue to engage with the nurses in order to achieve a mutually acceptable outcome in the interest of the public. While working around the clock to resolve the impasse, the Ministry of Health has taken the following steps to mitigate the suffering of Ghanaian patients unduly affected by the strike. The Ministry will in the next few minutes publish a comprehensive list of facilities to complement facilities where nursing services are lacking and where patients can seek health care. Given the urgency of the situation and suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse. We further express our deep appreciation to practicing nurses who have opted to remain at post to help suffering patients and urge others to show similar fellow feeling and assist our ailing compatriots even as efforts are made to address their concerns.
That's why I war an answer for more Mojia war. I hope Majano Monsanka, no. I bind the abet to dry out to say, and some my yeka, and then one near ma, an answer for Nihiano. The cat bear or 2 billion Ghana cedis, and no move here, at the Abbey come home. Now, I don't have a show where you see customers so honorable for my Nyarko. One is and drop for you, Commodore to Jawo Chimono, was the way no, and how can say, and I said this one a day back budget no. Name no my Ghana na, ya pay a home, young who has some music as Simono. We also have a come who be a better or minor, it was Casimo.
Nam Hunsen, some and Nam Swama, a nurse for a woman, Mudu, and Nadia Guha, and they were not what I share or buy a Sabia do any to 2 accounts. I mean, I can't be a ma. I can't be a ma, buy a Mampani John Dramani, Mamma down on the Abetu say. Secoba Sembo, yes, or J, and as if we condition of service, when she share our pesa buy a man to media. No, sir, buy Pisica, but in the base, a billion me new, at a count, akon masi no Oswafo abedi akire ohwe sisem so owura Thomas Nyarko ampem kase mu ene opani chim se aban na adwen se obejisa audition of special demands are nurse for pay to media emmoa ma o man sika sema kakra igusu sorry no entimi enkoso ne sent no aban na adwen se nka obetum ama omo o ha mu chichimu ba akwa chipu minu a nurse for chitum a ebeboa omo na nka asa boa aban.
Our nurses are very, very critical to healthcare delivery, and we appreciate what they do. But the reality is that we have over 120,000 nurses, and the implementation of the current condition of service that they are demanding will have serious consequences for the budget. In fact, if we fully implement it, we are going to add in excess of 2 billion cedis to the compensation budget. We have all committed that in our resolve to reset the economy of this country, we must maintain a 1.5% primary balance surplus every year in order to bring our debt levels to sustainable levels. And so it is important for us to manage expenditure. So we want to appeal to our revered nurses that we are willing to negotiate, to sit with them and the Ministry of Health to agree on a roadmap that will help us incorporate what can be accommodated in the budget for next year. And we believe that they have all seen the hard work we are all doing to manage the economy better. We want to appeal to them that they should let us sit down and discuss what can be accommodated so that we can all have a win-win situation for all of us.
Na wo anasefo na midwife when etia tuimu na odatrinya ohweche wo oyesehwe oso aban ayeresabia Dr. Jonathan Mensah olichiremete etia tuni yaza wa hawa ayeresabia ni ye papa madam abra rekase enhona wayera worbaja ayerehwe wa ayeresabia oni tekuka wonsem ye papa
ye no mu eye edwuma wo hano na me say omo press government implement omo condition of service na me say nyama enya NCP nti omo decide say omo nye edwuma bio nti last week ni de na ye OPD service ANC no na de no but this week the omo de na account omo read more service grant total but then say hospital no so no to me the nyama be at in place your physician assistants and your doctors and your other we say nutrition officers and your dental nurses no mo nka ho nti to me do omo e the running an accident and emergency and because we are running the OPD 100%. Yesterday in conform by in fact now pregnant women so now yeah sure they can call this one so no pregnant woman no nadia so family physician say one udi aso na de ban so na me mahwo ye adwuma na wenyi for no so omo ye adwuma because wenyi no pani one ma akora no what time they want this one for one say pa ho and also adwe HIV so ye adwuma and see adwuma no dey koso kakra but say you say 50% capacity now. And see, yes, you bring voluntary nurses. One of my officials over the into almost one back. You to me as by this service. So at least, Obana would the emergency bar. You to me as a son of Kakra. Mawa is stable, fine. A better flower. No, you to me. I said, yeah, we hear operation. Be a year immediately. Say, Yamo, I am be ever happens. So I bet to me, I am was and I bet to me a civil and crop for Kakra. Especially now we also and the time I'm cancer strike there say so krokesima I na private was say one donso I can say which when you obenya bebre akoba ha no was so na ya ba akopɛ and also no capacity no ense now so ha nti say ha no ye shut down totally on be over when to me handle case me be kwa no nti so ye momo ni say ye betumi handle case me am can OPD any emergency services no they bet to me handle on so they reduce pressure or private hospital but services they are affecting the power call was your old patients no go na omo nyanti apo no de omo wo you use this assistant and volunteer nurses na one motivate so o ba babo no mo boa na yetumi ahwom
ya demo ekọ achem oda ene ne mpota mo na chese poye mantamu na yekọ medical superintendent yo wa achem oda government hospital enso so obesra ban sa ni mu ya o ma no honya na nurse for na de so mo fie no mo gi awo no o mo ha no won so ano ma wontem no mo meye adwuma na se wo ba ayasa be wa abo OPD kra de hu obi sa wona na mo ho nti ha adwen pa ti do mo ka no mo chemu nyina ne se aban nye de obetumi no mo nsi gina ye ntem no mo meye adwuma o mo ye nsanturo ni Rascosa na idi komo ebre o mo kwa probo e wa ayasa be o
some criteria so far next for no any baby so and say I should private facilities also entry MCH degree is also more with it. I say, come here, let's go to the airport.
Dr. Nayo afri ye ka abagogo a wapo ho wo mra hyebegom ho a wo hwe apodin ho nsamoto no na Dr. Lichirima oda abanyo otibi afi biara afi ni mpamun abakonmobo sika a wode kwato mra hyebegom no anesefo na midwife ho na etua wato ho service condition of service no ho no abanhwe no ho nkasa no mfa chemi bi osanete oyaja ohie wonye na abandem ho na obobo ho ne dwumaji ye pa.
Ya twaka si abono so ma wasante mantem hanom Regional Criminal Investigation Department CID mpanimfo ache owura bi a wanya mfi aduonu enum Emmanuel Boaten ene se nipa wonye no eno no so woye de putoka se beka ne se impersonation ni bi eno odi upu nkofo efa so saa na o makwache no wokote bi ya ye frɛ ho angwase a eno be yensuta ene se o makoso ne dua pom.
Asante mantam yimu police atanai keseno imbrembring sa kan abranti a wanya mfrinhia aduonu anum a ne dindi Emmanuel Boaten dwumadi wodi ni say companies ahoro a won register na wodi won dwuma no na onen nso afachi any telephone number hyehyem say de be ya wo be ka say eye won na embrem kasamafo ma police adwumaku no e wasante mantan mu ACP Godwin ehia no e no de atu ha say won saka sa abranti e wo mangwase a enen eben insuta na onen samkyerefo ehwehwe nkomo e no de tugwa e kire ise Emmanuel Boatin e di owura bi ane ding de Mr Bright appear aye ono ne ding a onen no wa register traditional herbal na efe osanye CEO e manana kofi herbal a enen e wa intonso
now for the coach Abamobia on friend man what 25 years he's unemployed Juma Abomo e say already a friend Mr. Batapia also CEO of Nana Kofi Herbal Center our year registered traditional herbalist our intention. Now, the medium company say, what for registered business in the TV show, call radio show, social media. What the human bureau our clients be great. The telephone numbers. Nania, Emmanuel Boatin actually and said, no, I alter video. Not telephone. Human run use these telephone numbers, not the only telephone numbers. Very Eddie Ma for to say unsuspecting clients say or no your friend the Nakofi and now Mr. Bright appear. CEO Emma Nakofi Herbal Center. Nanko for inside a man a jig of Fusi Canadian tea. Nakofi CEO na ye investigations are on Zelebi, Opi, Eddie Medjumano, Eddie Medjumano, for unsuspecting clients. The police for Amani, Ministry of Sutufu, they investigations Anna and Rai to me a chain. Your chain also, when you have a cassette, or Jatum, Satin, Food, Satin say, I dare know yes. Still, would say, hey, you may be for a tie. One year now, it will be a Juma, Eddie Bonko, Floto. Until the stress. Say, a police command, they catch it in the phone. Say, Open say, would delay social media, and this is an answer, will be a get down a ban. Maybe and now because we are really bizarre. I say we get a diligence answer. What was the market year now will be Apple for consequence to adjust.
Ora David upon Dakon ye environmental health officer wo asantimante ma no na orosre omanigana rese Ghana funyan de yembon bodinare yenhwen hankase yehu de yehu potem Tim Yaboshe Yankara, Yebedi and Whi wo. The main semi to go abra, as a mental health officer. Zoom lion, you may cool, can't boom, while drinking more by ya. Yabotum Yabo, Yakon Canwa, who need dim when in potem.
Mr. David upon Akoye Ashanti Regional Health Officer and on no Yoko banana free a bonkomo and I watch sem. I was saying Yashana Yabua said a baya who need dear one sem. Ebetimi Akwanenim ewo Ghana has said
Uba ye region especially Yukuma se Potem Hanwa baby a friend Central Business District no ofa hwa uhunu se efi kakra ewo na ni nyina ne se enye boapayo nemu education no and I was a coffin pa. Minum you say India and Missy Dingram at Wabonte. Nanso so Yaya Mubi, Edidi, we are instead so they are the end 2 being mono, no, they are 2 form. Oshe a year Central District American once in Cia, Uba Duma. Your containers, dear Sissy, our containers no, baby, when we see 4 or 5 are a different colors. And not just say, so Kutamura we are container win a vacuum. Kutamura we are container with a vacuum. And so no Obeko, Nako and Ran on the before. The Nina enforcement and our faces so no, Minu should be a watchdog. Now, what's a day 2 form? yɛhwɛ yɛhu sɛ obi de bɔɔlɔ to baabi ani sɛ ɔde to a yɛma ɛbra ɛde ɛni sɛ nipa koro n'eti na sɛ yɛhu sɛ obi de nwura to fam na yɛyi yɛni ne yɛka sɛ yɛde yɛmfa me environmental officer me zoom line oni nti so the ball na to am mfa ho say yes yen anya be twa ho abeka say chrome aifi
Toby Nyason abebi a otoso enum na saye dean of environmental health officers e wo Ghana ha e na wo kasa na wo kyesem omunhye mu ye che ade ne ma betimi akona nimpa
ebi tie number 1 say zoom line on the district assembly sign contract na e omu ye free so ho na dia bro see change a woman say ye bibi e from needs assessment this assessment no district bia bet na se atwe say die na me hia betimi ama ejuma na koso yi na odi aba patintima gu krata so dia ma before no so akọ yes say general and I say for ye boom obi ani do here obetim bia ye na adwuma nti se sign needs assessment need to be adwuma se ka mienu na here ye mienu be baba ku na me ba ku se mi here nkura na ami wa komande a betimi dia ya oso mma mi nti e hwe se meeting ye chi no ma ye here betimi ma adwuma no abi peye ye betimi di no ma tutu ye na ensaka
yet also everyone self from am na hwedwani ya ogina ho e makwabere east constituency ono akwesi jamfi onyina e champon any Oyerepa breakfast show OBS ya no padwumadi ya yedi Oyerepa FM 100.1 na ya mensa Joel etna edwam aka bomu a omode mathematical set ya maset no ebi akwache neduafo mo wo menhia eye de fiumu na bra wode ko ye na negina BC nsohwe you mo sha se cha said be ye bebo am mo hare e kan akade no ehu binti na ode ko
Oyerepa Breakfast Show Jumedia yedi no Oyerepa 100.7 FM sabre ya bipim e wo menhia local prisons yaba yeba be donate mass na yedi ama eye additionalfo wo eye mention local prisons we prepare for BC ebi so prepare for wasi na ebi so kran so eye degree na Jumedia ye be che maset e wo eye mention local prisons. The member of parliament for a year Kwabri is Honorable Akwesi Onyinacham. I can say Nadaroma and Yenya Maseta and the Yediaba Mensia local prisons are yeche na Yediama Union so a we fiasia one is a fiasim and so bebo so eshiadie akowani and Nyarko ma 1 hour so a BC once I will prepare actual was anyone who will degree wa hanoma in calculators a year master can get honorable a akwesi Onyinacham the member of parliament for Kwabri East ya bahanoma chebi woni pesua so and so might be say Ghana Japan here Ghana food in Adia it Japan se no che dia ebi ko ne pesua so yensa fa bi mra ne mfa ncha adofo e be very schools and e bi so aba e mention local prisons ikusu a ye sabre the head of education I will mention local prisons so hanoma ono na ye presenting mass also
me the CSP Adam Mohammed Jamal in charge of education mention local prison na mejina e penny DDP hana aiwame any my own emitter omoye candidate amutresa eda edifa Oyerepa FM so eda amon na wo say eda na sepa adifefe wa ye dia mai eni so ya me enshirano na omwa na dwumadi bia odi bia no beboa ba we do esa ba betray enti esre adofo amu abonti nyina no se bibisa wo ha mo fa ba boy se na boy na yusu Oyerepa FM ye passionate appeal se mo boy yan candidates amu student amu degree program no mo boy
Oya Fosina Alimatu Brahma ye opanyin kwankyerefo hwe womasua to wo ewutu senya East Crossing no mu na owura yire na olikyeremede oye kropon no mu a adusuafo ane de BC wo kwakotwero bi no hon dodo ye oye empem awotwe ahesia eduonu akono ene woro kwa akotwa afei mu BC no wo hweyim na obocho no richema yaja ehwempotem ho a skusu nkonkonkonko ahasa idenum ene woro kwa akotwa na mu eduanan esuan ye aban schools
BC no ye wo 315 schools, both public and private. Now, that 350, emu 47 public, and emu 268 so yeah private. Now, number of candidates there. Total number of candidates are from this year na kosol kakra. If it's last year 8,004 something, but this year 8,629. School so now ho baba asem no papers bi a cancel why ke ba last week because I'm free school so no involve no say meji subject specific subject 2021 2022 2023 ni nyina no minimize yetimi so no na omo tie yen kasa kakra na 2024 ide minim ni entia schools bebree are affected sa and in particular subjects science mathematics and any these two subjects are affected na me say e be a new curriculum na almost starting last year and no ma we no buy my parents bia enje you be dada no bia to say oh mama sika na me wo questions ana bibi say abet me dia boa woni we say entisa mo bia go twetwe sika bia mo bia na nkwala no ye hye mu kuran ye mo aduane pani ye mo rest na omusua de na ye mo hu se ye ta wo chine paibom na ne omusua bia eno a ye ya chiro school na eno a na eba nti omunya rehemu na omfa nkotro na schools ni bi won so a omo campaign kwala no illegally enti no obia wonim sa wo yesa no asese wo ya hwe na kwala no omutimi ema omusua de a kopim besa na dwo be 10 o'clock. No matter sorry, I'm matching 4 o'clock. We are so stressing Kalano Dodo. But as a so munya quine, woman cassa, advice in ye chro mobia, as a so munya sambreno.
And if you can't probably ya we do man or monche ese you musika or modi to one reserves no cash reserves no currency and a car or mobenya ni woman no and no more far into
bring what you are passing ever June Busumi I wumi na fei wode agba kwanso se de be beboa ama ohawa horo a enen ewo oman Ghana sika se de ekosoro na eba fom no wobetimi aye ho hyehyɛ ahoro na enen atimi aboa ama sikasem asoe no atimi anya nyinan so kese na saa hyehyɛ bufuri wo hwɛ nim sika kora bia ahoro a ewo oman Ghana mu no sika a enen eda ho a enen wo friend deposit no Ode oman Ghana sika na beye sede beye a ebetimi aboa na oman Ghana yensika samu nyina so no atimi akonkan yi afei so no saa ehyehyɛ wofro a Bank of Ghana erebei enengen so baboa yi abre exchange rate ahoro ase sede beye a ebema oman Ghana sika sa ne balance sheet no so no atimi akonkan na Bank of Ghana Dr. Johnson Esiama eresa asemu nyinara atu gwa na wakyerɛ ebrebren aban no ene sika korabia atana ikese na yehyehyɛ ahoro sede beye a sede oman Ghana sika sa ne nya ahoden no ebe so agina na so pintin akosi awie na enkonkoba se eba beduru baabi no na oman Ghana sika sa no asan na ahoden asan aba fom bio eyi ene wakyerɛ se saa hyehyɛ a wɔyɛ nyinara no obesrɛ se sika
bia ahoro mu menimfo ene kopare baifo ebegyina wɔn akyi sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ bɛboa mama Ghana sikasɛm no atimi akɔnkan yie
Atofo na ye ka wo Oyerepa TV Bruno Sekasiebo na rehwe de ma bru ye twe no aba ye ba ye se akuti mu nsamo tweda mo enye samba ba ye wi a ye beba bo wi Kasiebo no wo amahoro de nsam mu zamu.
awusia anwumre yamo adwo na yamo akwaba de adusi no eye agudemu nsem anwumre yansa ka na ye de down was agudemu nsem the sports lawyer nie ene gibedi nkomo mienu baako ewo Dani Amato na Nana Ble Mienza yere ne bedi nkomo Ghana League no bibia ne Go Stars na agye Asante Koroko beje FA Cup no anase omuntimi enje amanfo bi part so and nakasa na ebetie bi ene enwumre sports lawyer nie abusia kame hwan na yensa se emfi former Blasters of Ghana dependable defender pray on pumpuniman temu a otwanim se nyankopon bo asama yi make a move ni din ene Daniel Amate okohwe Vision FC ene Asante Kotoko GPA game na owie game na nyasam na fans edinechi na fe omo tojom bonamo na oye donation ma Vision FC players no ye behwe ne ekoso ho na fe di ho enkomo mra Daniel Amate Kotoko ego ewo Vision ensem no ekoso ewo stadium. And we are Daniel Amate after the game. Also, fans no taking security men. And Emma Daniel Amate to me fee pitch and also Mount for crack chasing throughout the motorway. Oh, Momo Kakra, what I say, oh yeah, oh my Vision players and so Kakra. And see, that is Daniel Amate Nyamishano with Enema Oye de ama Ghana football. Yen fio na yanko enyina se eho ena Nana Ble Mienza ewo ono nyamnya kye no ehumu a ono odi hu de yehu nti ono mefensia ye ne nkomo na ebusa no league no ho asem ene FA Cup nyankopon bo on Sunday 5 p.m. nana ye moajo
ya
sa bibia ebokode
oh chodi ampanyankopon basa ya don o date ye
ye ni kan for 30 seconds in the GPL winners home come Bibiani Go Stars are champions of the Ghana Premier League. And I would have him ahead of the CAF Champions League. I don't know.
Yo, Minia, media na upon you see in as we are na Empo Go Stars to me AJ Cup no. Congratulations na ebompa ese nyame beka